Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the first assignment in the class, micro assignment number 1. If you pull up the course schedule, you will see week 1. We've covered these 3 lessons and we covered an example talking about the topics in lesson 1-3. The reading for this week is Miller and Raynham, chapter 1. Chapter 1 covers the essentials needed for this class in Python. Please make sure you're staying on top of the reading. And the assignment for this week is MA1, Micro Assignment 1. So let's take a look at MA1. So all assignments, micro assignments and programming assignments in this class will look similar in structure. Title of the assignment, number of points. All micro assignments are worth 50 points. And a due date. This due date will be filled in for your particular semester. The learner objectives and prerequisites will be listed here. Learner objectives for micro assignment 1 is to familiarize yourself with Piazza and make a post to introduce yourself, execute basic operating system commands, and write a Python program that's kind of a glorified hello world. Prerequisites for this class include being able to access the materials through Blackboard and being able to log into Piazza to make a Piazza post. The overview and requirements for this micro assignment include the following. The first is making a Piazza post. So to do this, go ahead and open the class website, piazza.com/wsu/enter your semester here /computer science 215/home. Click on the Q&A tab, it will be right around here, and then click on New Post in the left side of the web page. This will bring you to a web page that looks like the following. So there are different posting options on the left side here. Let's go through the different options. The first one, post type. The first option, radio button option, is question. This would be if you were posing a question and you needed an answer maybe from fellow students or from the instructor. The second one is a note. If you don't need an answer, go ahead and click note for this post. And the last one you may or may not use in this class if you need to get a poll of responses from users in the group. Okay, the next one, post to entire class or individual students and instructors. For this assignment, we want to post to the entire class. For individual students and instructors, this would be if you had a question perhaps about a programming assignment that is longer than a short code snippet, then you'd want to post it privately to the instructors. Select a folder for this assignment. For this one, you would click MA1. This is a way to tag your post for easy viewing and searching. In this next text box, enter in a summary for your post. You might enter something like your first name, your last name, MA1, introduction, Piazza post, or something like that. Details in here, what you're going to fill out are all of these items listed here on number 3. So give us your name, your major, where you currently live, and by this I mean where are you posting from? Why are you taking Computer Science 215? What do you want to do with the skills you're acquiring in data analytics? And lastly, a picture of something fun you did from the most recent break, either summer break or winter break. And here's how you can insert an image to do this. Post your note to Piazza and then take a screenshot of your posted note and save it in an image file such as PNG or a JPEG called Piazza_post. This is what you will turn in for this part of the micro assignment. And there are several ways to take screenshots depending on your operating system. If you don't know how to do this, a quick Google search will help you out. The second part of this assignment is going through some of the commands at the command line we learned in L1-2. So you're going to create a folder hierarchy suitable for this class. So perform the following. Open the command prompt or the terminal and navigate to a folder where you'd like to store the files for this class. Create a folder that has the following subfolders. Navigate into the microassignments folder, create a folder called MA1, navigate into that MA1 folder, and create a new empty file called primality_test.py. This will be used for the last part of microassignment number 1. Navigate back to the parent directory, Computer Science 215, and get a listing of the files. Now, all of this, steps 1 through 12, need to be completed at the command line. When you've completed all 12 of these steps, then you need to save the commands and the output from each one of these steps in a text file called ma1 folder commands.txt. Now, to get the output of these commands, you can simply copy and paste from the command prompt or the terminal, or you can look into using the redirection operator and redirect all of this output to a text file. Now we're on to the last part of the 3-part microassignment number 1. That's going to get your feet wet in some Python programming. For this part, you're going to write a program that tests whether a number is prime. As part of your solution, you should have a function called isPrime, which accepts an integer and returns true if the integer is prime, false otherwise. We would typically call this kind of function a predicate function, meaning it returns true or false, a Boolean. Here is an excerpt on how to compute whether a number is prime or not. And here is an example output. The bonus for this assignment is to write another function that sums all the primes from 2 to a number specified by the user. Nearly all programming assignments and microassignments will have bonus points. I highly encourage you to do them as you go. It will greatly help with the grade you want towards the end of the semester. Now, the last 2 categories in all the assignments are submitting assignments and grading guidelines. Now, I highly recommend that you read through the grading guidelines before you submit the assignment and make sure that you will get full credit for the work you're going to turn in. This is the same grade breakdown that your grader will use when grading this assignment. To submit assignments, you'll log into Blackboard, click on the Content tab, and click on the appropriate assignment portal, such as MA1 for this assignment, and you will upload a zip file, an archive file, called yourlastname_ma1.zip. For example, my last name is Sprint, so my zip file would be called sprint_ma1.zip. The zip file should contain the following files: the screenshot of your Piazza post, the listing of the commands and output from creating the MA1 folder hierarchy from the command line, and your Python code from primalitytest.py. With that, that covers the first assignment, MA1 for Computer Science 215. Do not wait to get started, get her done early, and continue working through the course material. Happy coding!